here, the greatest of all time, sports fan traveler. And what does he do on a non-sports travel day, at least so far, on Friday, 21 June 2024? He goes to the beach. And here's the skinny. I'm in Guadeloupe. That's the scoop. I'm in Guadeloupe. Where is Guadeloupe? Guadeloupe is part of France in the Caribbean. And it's the fourth beach I've seen this morning since I got here. Beautiful! I mean, just gorgeous beaches, all similar in nature to this. And guess what? It's me, myself, and I. Prettiest thing it ever was, is now, and ever will be. Not sure if I'm going to see sports here in Guadeloupe. Yesterday I was in St. Martin. Saw a little track jack, saw some tennis, and even saw some baseball practice. Of course, the main sport in France and its collectives or territories, whatever you want to call it, is goal. And I know that having visited French Polynesia in the South Pacific, where I saw a football game on the island of Tahiti. Actually, I saw two. And I saw a football game on the island of Moorea. Because I am the greatest of all time. Sports fan traveler. Now here in the Caribbean, I've yet to see a football match. But in the Caribbean, I'm in St. Martin. There's the Dutch side and the French side. And now I'm here in Guadeloupe. Tomorrow, assuming I make my flight, there ain't no issues, I'm gonna fly down to Martinique. I'm gonna buy me a sweat-stained Bogart suit and an African parakeet. To honor Jimmy Buffett there. Migration, one of his earliest songs. And from there I'm heading to St. Lucia to see hopefully some cricket. And then, perhaps even some goal football in St. Lucia. And then, in honor of the crew, I'm on my way home, sweet home, San Diego. So this trip's been quite a journey. This year's been quite a journey. In here, in Oceania, Australia, seeing football, basketball, a bunch of other sports. Came home mid-January. Knew my mom was struggling with cancer. I'm gonna go see my mom for her birthday. Saw my mom for her birthday. She was doing great. That was on 11 March. Then I went over to Europe in March. Saw football and hoop in Europe. Then in April I went to Africa, in the Middle East, and saw football and hoop. Are you staying with me? Continent Oceania, football hoop. Continent Europe, football hoop. Continent Africa, football hoop. Continent Asia, Middle East, football hoop. And then I'm in the Middle East and I get some not so good news. As my mom is going to be not making it much longer. She had a great life, 80 years. The last 6 months, not too much fun. But 80 years. 45 days, nobody would have thought this. Not the doctor, not hospice, not family members. 45 days after her birthday, God took my mom. She had a great life. I lost my dad at 57, mom at 80. My mom had a great life, my dad had a great life. I'm very blessed. I wouldn't be here without my parents. The GOAT mom and the GOAT dad produced the Go Here, the greatest of all time, sports fan traveler. So, what's been happening since my mom passed? I flew back from Paris, Cairo to Paris, back to Los Angeles, and down to San Diego by the bus, Gus, and helped my brother out with planning 2 services. When you're the GOAT mom, you get 2 services. So end of April I came home. May was the month to honor my mom and plan for my mom's services. We did a service in Florida on 24 May, and we did a service in Connecticut on 30 May. Late on the evening on 30 May, I flew early in the morning on 31st May to Guyana, Georgetown. I was supposed to fly to Suriname. That's a little separate story. We'll talk about that later. But I was able to honor my mom, and since 31 May, I've been in South America. I saw football in Suriname. I saw hoop in Guyana. That's 5 continents, boys and girls. And I live on North America. Wait a minute. in June, which is the month we're in, I've had a swoon. I seen football in Dominica, World Cup qualifier. They almost beat Jamaica Mistake. Then I saw a World Cup qualifier in St. Kitts where I got my kicks, and they beat the Bahamas. I am the greatest of all time, sports fan traveler. And I seen hoop in Trinidad, Mon, St. Kitts, Mon. That's right, so I've seen football and basketball on 6 continents within 6 months. And my mother died. I don't know about you. Don't take this the wrong way. But I am the greatest of all time sports fan traveler. If there's a Mount Rushmore, I'm the only one on it. If there's a Hall of Fame for sports fan traveler, I'm the only one that's going to be in the first class. I am in my only class. Nobody can carry my jock. I am the greatest of all time sports fan traveler. I gotta head on now. I'm Guadeloupe. We'll see you next video.